presentation because I'm kind of talking about several things. And here they come. Matt, can you manage the dogs? I knew he couldn't do it. That lasted a whole not even 1 minute. Anyways, it's going to be a multifaceted presentation because first, I want to talk about sustainable splurges. It's something that is so important in a program. It's me teaching you how to basically enjoy an eating program without being so strict. And there's a really fine line in doing that. And the timing of this is perfect because of the holidays. And a lot of people are finding that motivation is really low right about now because, there's sugar cookies in the air. And so what is one to do? And so with that being said, the reveal of my winter holiday recipe book had all of these wonderful sweet treats in there and some things in there that aren't traditionally diet food. And so a lot of people are like, how am I getting to eat this? And how do I admit this into my, into my meal plan? And also there's my blog. And so there's just a lot of extra foods that you guys could have. And some of you don't know how to incorporate them. Some of you do know how to incorporate them, but are you incorporating them the right way? And how do you know if you're incorporating them too much? And what happens if you can't control it? And I'll be the first to say that I have not made any of the new cookies yet because I know that I can't stop eating them. So like that's my rule. It's like I that's how I handle it. Everybody's got their own ways of controlling it. So I want to show you guys the blog. I just updated the website and I'm super excited because I was fortunate enough to have somebody help me doing it up until now, and I've been kind of adding on to it myself throughout the last 2 years and adding pages myself and manipulating things myself. And I finally took the bulls by the horn literally last weekend as I was working on the blog. I'm sorry, working on the sampler, and went nutty, and I just decided to give it a total overhaul. And I've made it a hub for you guys. And it's just the start, but I eventually want it to become, like I said, a hub for you guys. I want it to be the place that you guys go to get information. I've struggled up until now with hearing you guys and also myself say often, you guys, there's just stuff everywhere, like there's Facebook, and then there's the blog, and then there's the this and there's the that. I want it to be all in one place. And the transition had to happen because I didn't have the everybody was on Facebook, and then the website wasn't, I wasn't the one doing it. And so I'm sort of just now educating everybody to kind of go that route. We're still going to use Facebook because everybody uses Facebook. But as far as pulling information, getting information, I eventually want it to be the website. And so I'm kind of slowly going that route. Okay, so before I show you and talk about the blog and go on with the presentation on the website, I want to talk about sustainable splurges and cheat meals. Cheat meals is kind of the word that was coined over the years as what people do when they diet. Nobody has a cheat meal unless they're dieting. And I don't know who invented the word cheat meal, but it sure has circulated over the decades, and it has stuck. Anyone that has ever dieted has wanted to do a cheat meal. Anyone that has ever joined my program has either wondered about it or asked me about when they can have their cheats. And if you've listened to my podcasts, or if you've read my book, I point blank say, we don't cheat on anything in life. So I don't like to use the word cheat because it implies that we're doing something wrong. It implies negative connotations. It implies that we're doing something under the cuff, and it usually will bring on negative repercussions. So I'm saving that whole huge speech for my podcast, which I've prepared to do next week, and you'll hear all of my philosophical blah 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 on iTunes and Spotify. But I've kind of converted the language of that, and I call it a sustainable splurge, because that's exactly what it is. It is a splurge, and it is a splurge is happy. You're getting to have something happy, and it's sustainable. It's something that you can have, and it's something that you can have once, twice, and basically for the rest of your life. The difference is you have to want to have it. It's not something that you should have. It's not something that you have to have. And it's not something that you should be forced to have. There's a lot of wives' tales out there. And one of them is that you should have a cheat meal because it enhances your metabolism. It makes your metabolism faster. It speeds things up. Those are all wives' tales. There is no scientific backing to any of that. So don't think that by having, a slab of ribs and a big overweight sundae that's going to get your metabolism moving. That if you really stop and think about how ridiculous that is, it makes zero sense whatsoever. Okay. But what is good about having a splurge is it gives you a break from the regular routine of what you are eating. You have cravings for things that you aren't typically having all the time, and you should get to have them. If you're somebody that's been on my program for a straight month, or 3 months, or 6 months, or a year, and you're like, I'm fine, I love this. Your diet is not like being on a diet. I don't feel at all restricted. I still think you should have some sort of splurge, because your subconscious might be telling you that because you feel so good, but no one should ever put such strict parameters on anything. And I have seen it happen to so many people that are swearing up and down that they're enjoying every bit of the program, until one day they go off just a little bit, and then it's over. They cannot bring it back in. And I would hate for that to happen to anybody. And when I'm telling you to have a splurge, I'm not telling you again to eat a slab of ribs and a side of Oberweis. I'm telling you to have a little something. That might be just have a salad with regular salad dressing that you might be craving that you haven't had, or cheese on it that you aren't going to measure. Have it be a mental break from what you're always doing. Okay. I had a conversation with someone today that has done really well. She's lost 15 pounds, and it's been a tough battle of 15 pounds. And she said to me, I really want to have something. And I told her, don't have it because you are served it at someone's house. Have it because you want it. And I gave her an example of one time I just really wanted a whatchamacallit bar. It was a random Tuesday, and I was at Walgreens, and I was like, I want that, you know, and it was 400 and some calories. And if that's what you want your splurge to be, then that's what you want your splurge to be. In my case, I didn't look at the calories and I bought it and I got in the car and I took one bite and it was damn good. But then I looked at the calories and I was like, 440 for this? And I actually threw it out the window because I realized that I didn't want to waste my splurge on a candy bar for 440 calories. So if you're going to do it, log it, count the calories, and know that they are still counting. Just like that whatchamacallit bar. Just because it's a splurge doesn't mean that those calories don't get counted. I knew very well that if I ate that whatchamacallit bar, that would have been my one splurge for the week. And I didn't want to waste it on that. It was not worth it to me. I would have had a slice of Lou Malnati's deep dish pizza. I would have had a cheeseburger. I would have had fries. There's so many other things I would have had. So again, log it, make it fit into your plan, and don't eat it because it's there. Don't be mindless about it. And so often we do that. We eat it because it's there. We eat stale pizza. We eat dry French fries just because we're feeling sorry for ourselves. Those calories still count. So questions about sustainable splurges. Anybody? Okay. So I created a little spreadsheet here of some Get You Fit characters who are having trouble with weight loss. And I want to kind of show you the impact of what a cheat meal can do versus or cheat day rather versus a sustainable splurge. I want to show you what eating having a sustainable splurge, how it won't affect weight loss versus little mindless munches that people might do throughout the week, or people that think that a mindless munch can be counteracted with exercise or other factors. This is what our minds do to us. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen here, and here we go. Okay, so first of all, we have Perfect Patty, Perfect Pilates Patty. So the green here represents where she has stuck to the program completely. She sticks to the program all day for breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner perfectly. She logs everything spot on. In the evening, though, she indulges in a glass of wine, 5 Triscuits, and 5 little pieces of cheese on each Triscuit. That's it. Not much, right? Well, what she doesn't know is that Perfect Pilates Patty is consuming 500 to 600 calories of wine, cheese, and Triscuits. Because if you look at the caloric worth of cheese, again, 1 cigarette lighter of cheese is 100 calories. And Triscuits are, even though they're wheat and healthy, they are caloric. And sometimes she doesn't pay attention to the wine, and so she might fill it. And so some nights 600, sometimes it's 400. Sometimes she doesn't have the crackers, and so this is it. I mean, and she is perfect, like perfect. You want to strangle her. Like during the day, she won't even eat one of her kids' French fries. She is perfect. Sundays she doesn't work out. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, she does some Pilates and she walks. Thursdays, no workout. And as you can see here, she's pretty good with her exercise. She burns a total of 1,900 calories a day, working out 5 days a week, but she's consuming an excess of 4,000 calories in wine and crackers and cheese. And so therefore she's gaining 2,100 she's over by 2,100 calories a week, which is 2.4 pounds a month. So perfect Pilates Patty might be the person that is like 150, 152, 151, 152, 153, just really not going anywhere and so frustrated because all she's doing is working out, working out, working out, working out, eating good all day long, and just simply having a glass of wine with some crackers. It's so sad, but it is true. So that is Pilates. Next, we have Fiona. So 2 steps forward, fierce Fiona. She is a badass. So she is all day perfection Sunday, like spot on. Gets up, she runs 10 miles. She's a marathon runner. Monday, perfect, spot on, 7 miles. By Tuesday, she's feeling a little low in energy. So she goes off the plan a little bit, but not a lot. So, you know, some extra peanut butter in her oatmeal, doesn't measure her oatmeal. You know, for lunch, extra nuts on her lunch, doesn't check her salad dressing, extra cheese. Dinner, again, you know, isn't mindful of all of the extra little things that she's tossing on there. Little bit of a pity party here, so she's loading up on some extra calories, isn't feeling really good about herself, so she doesn't work out. But then the next day she gets up, eats perfect, runs 10 miles, perfect, 3 miles, perfect, 10 miles. Next day she's having a bad eating day, so she's off the rails, bad, gets up, runs 10 miles. I mean, she ran 50 miles that week, right? And ate perfectly for 5 days. Well, unfortunately, she is in a 4,600 calorie overage, which is a 5.2 pound gain each and every month. And that is a sad story. And I could tell you from experience because that was me. And this is me at about 150 pounds, which is about 35 pounds more than I am now. And I was a badass. I was a marathon runner. I ran Chicago Marathon really fast that year. And I just wasn't watching what I was eating. And I was beating myself up big time because I didn't get why. So, and I really was running 50, 60, 70 miles a week. So I know a lot of you guys have heard that story. So you cannot outrun a bad diet. Next, we have Grace. Grace is Grazing Grace, and Grazing Grace is probably most people. She stays on the plan all day, but these little 100, 200, ones, 50, these are all little bites and nibbles. This is crusts of kids' sandwiches, bites of, you know, nibbles of this, licks of this. You know, the famous take your kids to Starbucks and don't get yourself anything, but take a sip out of each one of their, you know, big drinks, you know, handfuls of nuts. I mean, this is all mindless. And I can assure you that I would say a good more than 80% of the people that I work with that don't know why they're not losing weight are doing this. I know I did it. I did it a lot. I would take my kids out for ice cream, all 4 of them, and not get ice cream, but flavor each one of theirs. I mean, and not count it. So, like I told you, these things add up. Moderately working out, over by 1,600 calories due to the 3,000 calorie overage in bites and nibbles and licks and everything else. This is a 1.8 pound gain a month. And this is the most frustrating because you don't actually, you know, have a feast, unlike Fiona, who had a feast. Like, this person never sat down with a cheeseburger or a hot fudge sundae. She sat and watched her kids eat ice cream and had a bite of each one, But if one scoop is 250 calories and you have, I mean, it adds up. And this person is the typical person that is 188, 189, 188, 189, 187, 188, 189, 187, 188, 189. And this is a really, really, really frustrating deal. And this is a super scary picture of me that I'm sharing. And this was me, actually, this was me at my most recent weight gain in 2016. And that was for real because I was doing this. So a lot of peanut butter in my life then. All right, so the next one. Committed to cheat day Charlottes. So this is the person that is spot on, perfection. And all she could focus on is Saturday, because Saturday is cheat day. Saturday is going out for breakfast, stopping at Starbucks, whatever we want, having some cookies. It's cheat day because you've worked your butt off all week and your body needs it, right? Because they say it's good for you. Well, the damage that's done here in one day is a 2,500 calorie overage, which is a 2.5 pound weight gain. And in this case, this person is only seeing this 6 days of hard work, 6 days of really vigorous exercise. I mean, this is like someone that goes to the gym every day and is burning 4, 5, 7, 900 calories. One bad day, gone. So, oh wait, no, this is the worst picture of all. I forgot about this one. Okay, brace yourselves, people. This is me at my heaviest right here. This was probably, this was the last time I got this heavy. And that was, I think, in like 2010. So I know you can say it. So, and this is when my husband and I would have our cheat days. We would go and literally eat an entire pie because they said it was good for your metabolism. Okay, so realistic, sustainable Sally. This is what we're talking about. She sticks to the plan. She doesn't go all nutty crazy with exercise. Sticks to the plan, sticks to the plan. Wednesday, her friends are all going out for lunch. She's sticking to the plan. She's not planning on eating off the plan. She's going to get a salad. She went online, looked it up, yummy salad. She gets to the restaurant. Her friend orders a cheeseburger. Her other friend orders a cheeseburger. She's sitting there like, gosh, that sounds so good. She's thinking about being realistic. She really wants a cheeseburger. She orders a cheeseburger. It's 1,000 calories. Like, that's like a lot of calories. She eats the cheeseburger. She doesn't leave the restaurant and have a pity party and derail. She realizes that she deserves this cheeseburger, right? She wanted it, right? She wanted it. She gets back on the next day, resumes her regular activity. I'm sure the scale was up on Thursday because of the salt and the bloat and everything else. Back to work Friday, back to work Saturday, despite the fact that she had the 1,000 calorie cheeseburger. And I did all the math. I added everything up. She's still under 900 calories for the week, which still makes her lose 1 pound a month. 1 pound a month. That's if she had 1,000 calorie cheeseburger every week, which most likely she's not going to do. But my point is that she is going to be on this diet forever, because if she has an itch, meaning I want pizza or I want a whatchamacallit bar in the middle of the week for no reason, have it. But self-forgive, Tell yourself you deserve it. Don't beat yourself up for it. You know, don't have the cheeseburger and then think, I blew it. I'm gonna just now do this and this and this. Know that you had the cheeseburger. You're probably not going to have a snack after that. You're probably not going to have a big dinner after that. You're still going to lose weight. And this is me on my 50th birthday, which I have successfully been realistic and sustainable Sally for the last 6 years. And basically that is what I'm teaching you guys. And so all of this, you know, can I really eat these cookies? And, you know, how am I able to eat this on the, you know, the blog? Like, for real, there's pizza on here. This is how, because you are measuring it. I never said you can eat the whole pizza, or I never said you can eat 12 cookies. You're measuring it, you're accounting it, you're accounting for it, and you're watching that scale. Because with being the realistic and sustainable Sally, inevitably, what's going to happen is you're going to push the envelope and you're going to go, I didn't gain any weight. I'm going to have a cheeseburger twice a week. And then the scale is going to stop moving, and then the scale is going to start going up. It's going to happen. So that's where you have to get on the scale and monitor your progress. If it starts going up, then you got to scale back on those little splurges. And more than likely, if you're still trying to lose weight, keep it to 1 a week. If you're done losing weight, then you could play with it a little bit more. But get on that scale and check yourself, because weight loss is not forever. I don't care who you are. I've yet to meet a person where it's forever. It is never forever. So as long as you log it, so you know what you're taking in, because the second you don't, you're eating thousands of calories, thousands. And sometimes it's not worth it. Just like that whatchamacallit bar. Had I not looked at the calories, I would have eaten it and I would have been pissed. So that is how you can incorporate the splurges into your world. So questions about sustainable splurges and how you can have them and incorporate them. It's a slippery slope, because some of you might say, well, I'm afraid. I'm afraid if I have one slice of pizza, I'm going to eat 12. And that's where you have to trust yourself, and that's where you have to have a big snack before you're going to have the pizza for the first time, so you don't overdo it. It's a learning process, but you have to learn it, because there's no one in the world that will be able to go the rest of their life without having those foods that you enjoy. It will bite you in the butt later, and those temptations are too great. So no questions on that. Okay, so key components are log it, measure it, and only have it if you want it. And then definitely always weigh yourself, so that you're accountable. You don't have to weigh yourself the next day. If it's up a lot, it's only salt and bloat. It will come down. But when I say weigh yourself, I mean weigh yourself in the big picture. Don't keep having splurges without weighing yourself. Okay, so I'm going to now share my screen and show you what I have been working on like a crazy person. My poor family hasn't seen me like all week. First it was the sampler, and then it was the website. Okay, do you guys, I don't think I shared the right screen. Let's try this again. Nope. There we go. Okay. So this is the website. It is very, very, very newly updated. So I'm just going to kind of give you a little tour of, and I'll let you guys play with it. You're on your own, but I would definitely bookmark it. The homepage is pretty much set up for new people, new sign-in. So if you have anybody that's interested in joining the program, I have it set up for them to get on here, sign up. They can click right here and meet with me. It's instant. Tell your friends, the download is right here, super easy. But I want you to see the little slideshow here that I put up here. And I would love, love, love to have some of you send me a before and after so that I can include you, so that I can include you in the slideshow. So I think right now I only have up here from the most recent sessions, only a couple people. So if you would like to submit a before and after of yourself, just send me it via text. And I'll either put it together in a little split screen like this, but it's a nice little addition there. Okay. All right. You don't need to see my about Irene, but you might not know this. I do have a collaborator page. So if you're ever looking for a physician in the Crystal Lake or Woodstock area, you can hop on here. Obstetrician, physical therapist. I usually don't ever really talk about this page, but they are here and they're great, and I do collaborate with them. This page is where you would go to sign up for stuff. So when you guys go to sign up for your next session, this would be where you would go. All right. All right, the workout channel. I'm in the process of revamping this, and this is going to go through some major changes. So I'm going to kind of save this one for last. All right. Podcasts. I put all of my podcasts right here on my website, and they get loaded up automatically as soon as I post them. So I encourage you to listen to them. And if you haven't listened to them, they are a huge game changer. It's funny because I do a lot of research when I write these, and then I always listen to them myself. And even after I listen to them myself, I even am like, I get so inspired by them because I hear what I'm saying and I'm like, yeah. So I would encourage you to listen to them. The one that I just posted today, is your mindset holding you back, or is it excuses? Fantastic. You really do need to listen to that one. So check these out. And if you're ever searching for one, you just hit the search bar here and put in a keyword and it'll come up. Okay. This one here, there's not a whole lot going on this one, but this is where you would go to get my book. And I don't know if you saw my recent post, but I finished taping my Audible today. And so as soon as that's done, it will be available on here. If you didn't listen to the 5-minute video that I put up on Get You Fit today, listen to it, because it's totally like speaking to you about trusting the process. All right, so the blog. Here it is. So I revamped it. I'm so excited. I put categories here. So now you can click breakfasts and all the breakfasts will come up. How awesome is this? And dinners and desserts. And then the mores are like just other things that I have here. And then there's also a search bar here. Then check it. If you have a request for a recipe, just click here and it will open up an email box, and then you could just email me your recipe request. So if you are not a subscriber, pop your email in here, and then you will get an email every time I write a blog, you'll get the actual email of the recipe as well. So that is the new blog. So how do you incorporate these into your meal plan? Super easy. If it's a breakfast, you can have any of these as a breakfast. So pop these up, any of these. You've seen these posted on the pages. A bagel, that is a carb exchange. So if you don't want to have a piece of toast, like your meal plan says, bread for a carb for your turkey sandwich, have the Get You Fit bagel. This could not be easier to put together and make. It is ridiculously easy. They cook and bake so easy, and they're delicious. If you want to have a waffle, have this entire recipe as your breakfast. That is your breakfast. If you're confused because you're newer to the program, just text me. This particular one has a ton of different snack recipes in here, so check it out. All right. The dinners, that one's self-explanatory. Any of the dinners can be plugged in for dinners. So if you're feeling kind of like, I want something new for dinner here, open up the dinners and you could have any of these dinners. They're so much easier to search this way. If you haven't had this one, oh my God, it's my favorite. They're all so delicious, and it's kind of nice because you could see, the pictures kind of enhance it. My famous award-winning chili right here, egg roll in a bowl. I mean, there's so many of them. I think I counted, there's over 100 recipes on here. And again, have this for dinner if you don't want one of the dinners, and actually eat for lunch also. The desserts, same thing. These would plug in as an extra calorie. So if you have extra calories at the end of the day, or you want to have one of these as a snack, instead of having your snack, you can have one of these. Okay. And so that is the blog. All right. Questions on the blog?
I have a question.
Yeah.
When it comes to serving sizes, some of the recipes don't have the like a serving size.
If there's not a serving size in your initial guide, which I know that was a million years ago for some of you, but in the initial guide when you signed up, the onboarding guide, it said if there's no serving size for a recipe, assume that it's 6. But also when you're putting it in FitnessPal, and let's just say you put in the chili as 6 and it came up as like 780 calories, and the bowl was like this big, you should know at this point to break it down so that it fits your caloric consumption better. And or like some of these recipes, you can manipulate them, and let's just say these cookies, you wanted them to be 100 calories each. You could play with FitnessPal and change the portion number until you get them to be 100 calories. And if it's 30 servings, then to make 30 cookies so that they're each 100 calories. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep.
And it also depends on what ingredients you use then compared to gluten-free, not gluten-free.
Right, exactly.
Dairy-free, and so on. Okay.
Yep. Because I taught you well. So yeah, definitely.
I'm trying. We're learning.
Yes, you are learning. Okay.
Thank you.
So that is how that goes. So I'm going to skip over from blog all the way to free downloads because these kind of go together. Okay. I put on here, where's Julie? Julie, are you here listening? I don't see you, but this was inspired by Julie. Since people are joining my program, throughout the years, and I'm always adding on to the downloads. Once they're up, they're hard to find. Well, not anymore. All of the sample downloads will now be put on this free downloads page. So they're easy to find. And now at this point, a lot of you weren't with me when I put out the summer one and the fall one. So you can hop on here and download them. They are free. And the reason that I have to put $5 on there is because it's the way my system, I can't put it on for free and have it be downloaded. So I have to put $5 and then give you the coupon code. But the coupon codes are all written right here when you open it up. So each one of them has a coupon code right here. You can't put all 4 of them in your cart at once though. So you'll have to do 4 separate transactions. But you know, you can download each of them. And then I actually put instructions on how to download, because some people weren't understanding how to do that. So if you click here, you'll get this little download document sheet. I'll have to share another screen with you, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, did I lose you guys?
Nope.
Oh, can you still see this screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, you can? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It basically, once you, oh, here it is, it opened up. I might as well share it. Once you, just because I'm recording this and somebody might want to see this. Once you make the purchase, which again is free, you'll get this, thank you for shopping with us. This link is good for 30 days. And then you'll get this little receipt and you'll see this box. You have to click the box that says download. And when you click the box that says download, you'll get this little square that pops up in the bottom of your computer or your phone. You have to click that and then the document will open. You have to save that. And then once you save it, you have it. If you still don't understand it, let me know. I might do a screen walkthrough and post it on the website so that people understand that better. But I've seen some people post that they're not, you know, they're not getting the download, and that's kind of like a technical issue more on their end. But you can download as many as you want for free because they're free. So and I also did put little Spotify follow pages and Facebook. These will link you to my public Get You Fit page. Our private page is private. So no one has access to that but us. Okay. All right, so back to the reviews page. I want to share this with you because 1, I'm super proud of it. And then 2, as members, I love and encourage you guys to post on here. And I do offer you all a $10 discount towards your next purchase for writing about your experience here. In order to do that, you have to click this blue box and it'll open up, and then you could write your experience. So, okay. All right, so that is the reviews. Book a session. A lot of you have been here before. So oftentimes when I have you guys meet with me, you go right to this and click on it. Or for those of you that have purchased extra sessions for nutritional therapy or life coaching, you just go right here and a calendar pops up and you can just book a session and boom, boom, you will then have a session with me. So it's kind of nice. I don't have to take appointments anymore. If you have friends that are interested in the program, they can go right to this and sign up, and then they will have a session with me. The connect page is again just for new members that want to connect with me. We already went through this. And the events and presentation page I want to show you guys. So this one here is new. I'm still building up on it. I put a little calendar here. So on this calendar, you guys can kind of see my entire schedule. But also, if you have appointments, they're going to be on here. So you can see here, if you were somebody that has booked an appointment, you could check it and confirm your appointments. They will appear on here. Zoom meetings that we have will be on here. As you could see, where is it? Well, doesn't matter, it's on there, okay? And then what I added is all of our Zoom presentations, like tonight's will be on here. So they're all in one place for you guys. Instead of you guys scrambling everywhere for them, So they're all here. It's our little like educational hub center. And then I actually also added cooking videos. So more and more, I'm gonna just keep adding onto here between the Zoom presentations and the cooking videos so that you guys have a place to find this stuff instead of scrambling everywhere, looking for, you know, looking for this stuff. So that is how that works. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to go back to the workout channel. I decided to take the word ignite off of the panel since a lot of new members didn't know what that funny word meant. So I put workout channel up here. If you've not done Ignite, the workout channel, it is fabulous. And I'm only saying that because of what I've heard from other people. And I am proud of it myself, but these are the 8 different workouts that are on the channel. And so this time what I did was member login is here. If you want to sign up, it's here. And there's little videos giving you examples of each workout here. If you want to sign up, you could click here. And I am going to add, I thought I did, a description. Oh, no, I didn't. I was in the process, but I didn't have enough time. I'm going to add a description page on here so that you guys could see what each workout does. But once you have signed up, you go onto the sign up sheet. So once you're a member, this is what the page looks like. If you want to cast it onto your TV, I added this button, which that wasn't here before. Class descriptions are here now, and that PDF will open up and it will give you an entire breakdown of what each class does, which that was not ever available. And until you get to know them, it is kind of hard to understand what each thing does. So you could print this and keep it so you have an idea of what each thing is. Then moving on to this, if you have issues, you can go right to a click button. If you sign up for a free trial and you want to cancel, I made it that easy because I really want to encourage people, just try the free month. You guys all know me personally. I'm not somebody that's going to put you in this trap of not being able to cancel on time. And if you don't cancel on time, I will refund you your $8. I promise. I want you to try this. So if you need to cancel, it's one click, that's it. And it will send me an email and I will cancel you immediately. So these are all the workouts here. You find them by clicking here and they're all listed. And I just want to give you a quick little preview. Oh, wait, a quick little preview of what they look like. And oopsie. And they are all 30 minutes in length. What I'm going to do as I'm working on this page, I'm going to put mini descriptions of each format and what equipment is needed for each individual class so that you guys know. Blast needs no equipment. Sometimes I might use a band in some classes. So I'm going to actually write that so that you guys are completely prepared. And then the actual time lapse so that you guys know. Some of them are 27 minutes, some of them are 35 minutes. This way you guys like have a total understanding before you start the workout of what to expect. So yeah, so they're a lot different than my live workouts that you see on Facebook. They're produced and they're filmed and everything else. And then finally, the last thing, let's see if I can get out of here, that I was going to show you was in the workout channel. Oh, I'm going to additionally add, I have a workout schedule here that most of you have seen, but I'm going to start adding every month, I'm going to add a new PDF workout schedule. So I'm going to switch it up where I'm going to start putting different classes together, like do this one with this one, and each week's going to look different. I'm going to start like switching up so that you guys have different variety of workouts. And my newest brainstorm is I'm going to put little mini clips of short stretches for you guys to do, and short videos of me demonstrating proper ways to do a squat, and proper ways to do a lunge, and proper ways to do a bicep curl. And those are all going to be on a separate resource page off of the Ignite page. So my brain short-circuited. So yeah, so you're getting a lot. So, and again, the channel is free for a month. So if you want to try it, the $88 a year deal is ending on Christmas, which, oh my gosh, is next Friday. I thought I had 2 weeks. It's next Friday. So if you want to get in on that, if you don't, it's $99 after that. So it's still like a crazy deal. So that concludes the website walk. Any questions?
One more question. Are you going to have a link on your presentation stuff? So like tonight when we have Zoom, that we can just go to that page and link right onto Zoom?
I misunderstood. Say that again.
On the page that you just had up for your website, you had all the dates like when we have our Zoom presentations.
Yeah.
Are you going to have a link on that page also to the Zoom presentation so you don't have to look for an email or something on
Yes.
Facebook?
Yes. Yes. And then I plan on having, for the January session, I plan on listing the dates in advance of all of them that I'm going to do from January to April, so that you guys know what's coming and you could schedule your dates in advance.
Perfect.
Like an agenda. Yeah.
Thank you very much for all your work.
And the actual, a link to this Zoom room off of that page. Is that what you mean? So that you're not always looking for my Zoom address? Yes. Yes.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work.
Thanks.
I have a question.
Mhm.
So I'm on my phone, and I have an iPhone, and I'm looking at, I was looking for a recipe in your blog, and I noticed you changed it up, but I'm not finding a search bar in the phone version.
So here,
I didn't find a search bar. I actually had to go to whatever category and then scroll through.
I put a search bar on the homepage. Did you notice that?
Let's see.
On the very first, like the actual homepage.
So I went back. It's not on my iPhone.
Really?
This is yeah.
I have one. So on the homepage, when you open up Get You Fit, right underneath,
I come up here and I go to home. It doesn't. Oh, there's no.
Oh, no. Go on the homepage, the actual the start page, not the blog.
Hang on, because I have a shortcut on it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so here's
Okay, so this page.
No, that's the Ignite.
Oh, that's Ignite.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. So what's crazy about website is when I do this, and I fix the well, I'll show you guys. You want to see? It'll be fun. When I'm doing the website and I'm editing it, it's such a pain. Okay, so this is in editor mode. I'm going to go to blog, which is right here. And so this is what it looks like when I see it on the desktop. But then when I hit the little phone, it looks completely different. So you're right. There is no search, which means it's buried somewhere in the depths of this. And this is such a pain because I got to do this for every single page. So it's buried somewhere and it's underneath somewhere. It might be. So is this it? No. So what I'm going to do is just put a new one on there because it's missing. But yes, thank you. And you know what, you guys, because I don't go on the mobile version as much. If you guys notice things missing like that, send me mention it to me because, oh, there it is. Okay, it's back.
Yay. Thank you.
But please do mention it to me. I know that the mobile version, I'm sorry, the desktop versions are perfect. But the mobile, because they're so small and God knows I'm blind, and I don't go on the mobile as much, but if you do notice something missing like that on the mobile, just shoot me a text and say there's no search bar, or you know, another thing that I noticed, some of them like might have like a like the Facebook follow me, like covering my face or something, you know, so just send me a text because I gotta like move that all. And you know, this has been a learning experience for me and I'm having a blast doing it, but it's like I said, there's a ton of pages on here and I've become the mad scientist doing this. So yeah, definitely. So it's back.
Yay. It's on
Okay.
there. I see it now. Thank you.
Cool. Awesome. Cool. All right, you guys, we'll have fun. Spend some time on my website and play around, and definitely shoot me some requests on recipes and send your friends over. Download the downloads, the old downloads, and get to know the site. So, all right.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.